All right, this video is for anyone in the United States who has been illegally targeted through the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Court, FISA Section 702. This is Trump explaining exactly what these people have done to us and exactly what he's going to do to stop them. He explains the standard operating procedures that they use that I've been reporting and documenting on since 11/11 of 2017. This is probably the best video I've ever seen in my entire life. Check this out.
And corrupt plan to dismantle the deep state and reclaim our democracy from Washington corruption once and for all, and corruption it is. First, I will immediately reissue my 2020 executive order restoring the president's authority to remove rogue bureaucrats, and I will wield that power very aggressively. Second, we will clean out all of the corrupt actors in our national security and intelligence apparatus, and there are plenty of them. The departments and agencies that have been weaponized will be completely overhauled so that faceless bureaucrats will never again be able to target and persecute conservatives, Christians, or the left's political enemies, which they're doing now at a level that nobody can believe even possible. Third, we will totally reform FISA courts, which are so corrupt that the judges seemingly do not care when they are lied to in warrant applications. So many judges have seen so many applications that they know were wrong, or at least they must have known. They do nothing about it. They're lied to. Fourth, to expose the hoaxes and abuses of power that have been tearing our country apart, we will establish a Truth and Reconciliation Commission to declassify and publish all documents on deep state spying, censorship, and corruption. And there are plenty of them.
All right, so he's referring to the FISA court, Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Court, FISA Section 702. That's the, quote, secret court that exists that used to be used to target foreign nationals, people who were a threat to our country. In 2013, watch listing guidance was updated, and they started using that court to target American citizens. Basically what he's talking about is targeted individuals. You've heard the term, you've heard people talking about being gang stalked. Gang stalked is like a slang term for organized stalking and harassment, or cause stalking, which is run by a bunch of our intel agencies. Department of Homeland Security, CIA, FBI, all of them use this with fusion centers. There are, last count, there's around 80 fusion centers in the United States, and when you're put through the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Court, they rubber stamp it, they lie about you, and then they target you as literally a terrorist and then try to kill you, right? They try to kill you or get you to kill yourself. They send all of your information to these fusion centers, and then compartmentalized groups, Neighborhood Watch, FBI, InfraGard, they do it through homeowners associations. 400 of the Fortune 500 companies had contracts with the FBI, right? So grocery stores, the post office, any store that you go to, you are followed, harassed, staged car accidents, psychological manipulation, trying to get you to think that you have some kind of disease that you're dying from, death threats daily. They teach you to learn their form of communication so they can communicate with you covertly with plausible deniability. At least they thought they had plausible deniability, because if Trump is saying this right now, that means that things have already happened. They have all the information on you. You thought you had all the information on us. They have all the information. I'm talking to the intel agencies. They have been surveilling you while you've been surveilling us and harassing us and stalking us and destroying our lives. And it's called, what's it called? Counter surveillance. And if you attempt to take any of us out, or you do take any of us out before all of this completely comes to fruition, you're either going to be stopped before you get here, or if you can follow through on it, that's just extra charges to what you're dealing with. So it would just be a good idea just to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. And I've been waiting a long time to watch you be forced to fold them. So thank you, President Trump, for working so hard to end what has destroyed so many people's lives, including my own. I mean, it's not completely over. There's time for us to heal and to try to recover, but all of that time has been stolen from us, and now we might get another chance at living a normal life, and we appreciate that. I appreciate that more than anything. I will work for you in any capacity, and you'll know that you will have one of the most faithful, loyal, hardworking people who have integrity and won't back down either. And I'm ready to go anytime, man. Thank you. And when I say I'm ready to go, that's not like a double entendre. I'm ready. If I get a phone call, hey, we need you to work in this department with this person, I'm out of here. I'm on the road going to do that job. All right, speaking of jobs, I need to get to work here. Try to get the couple of these bills paid. Keep the water going, keep the lights on. All right.